Hey y'all, it's Rachel Wiggum, Ambassador Diamond with It Works Global. Okay, so anyways, I got this video on my heart and I just, clearly I need to say it. So one thing that I've learned over these 6 years, so I've been with the company for 6 years, and I want to say one of the biggest things that I've learned is your perspective is your moneymaker. So if you're not willing to look at things from a different perspective, then you're always going to put yourself in a box. So when you're reaching out to potentials, when you're reaching out to customers, when you're reaching out to your team, like when you're looking at the blitzing people, you're always going to have to be willing to look at it from a different perspective. Everybody doesn't think like you. God made us all individual people with their own thoughts, their own views of life and whatever. And so you're going to have to be willing to put yourself to the side, of course, keeping in mind your perspective, but then trying to look at it from a different person's perspective so you can relate to them. So for example, when reaching out to customers or potential distributors, are they afraid, or are you just looking at your perspective of they're ignoring you? Did their kid have their phone, or do they not have the money and so they're embarrassed to write you back, or do they think that it's nicer to ignore you than to say, hey, I'm not interested? So always keeping that in mind and just having compassion for people, well, I'm telling you, this is your moneymaker. And if you can put yourself in a position to where you can always give people compassion and give people the benefit of the doubt and look at things from the other point of view, you will always win. You will always win. So today, if I could just charge your heart, it would be to shift your perspective, like completely shift your perspective and be willing to look at things from all angles and just be compassionate to other people, because at the end of the day, you desire to help them become a customer because you know the products are amazing, or you know that them becoming a customer is going to change your business and help you get a bonus or help you change your life financially. Or the same thing when it comes to the business partners as well. Don't get frustrated with them. Don't burn those bridges. Just, they're not ready right now, but they will be eventually as you continue to go forth and to grow. So just maintain that perspective, even if they're mean. Like, even if they're mean, guys, this is something I had to learn with blitzing. Even if they're mean, just know that something is going on with them. And so that's a you issue. And if it's a you issue, that doesn't have to become my issue. And I can still be nice to you in the midst. Because if what I have is really that amazing, why am I getting in my feelings because you say no? That just means that you don't see the perspective of this business and these products being so amazing. So that means I might not be doing my job right. I need to go a little harder to show you how amazing this business and products are. So just a little tip for the day.